Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we continue our NFL team previews with the Kansas City Chiefs. Kevin Rogers with you, and the Chiefs coming off a sixth consecutive AFC West title as they reach the AFC Championship before losing to the Bengals, blowing a 21-3 lead. And Kansas City will look to rebound here in 2022. It was their fourth consecutive AFC Championship appearance, in fact. But taking a look at the Chiefs and their odds for this season, they are still the favorites to win the AFC West, but also the division more competitive as the Chargers expected to do big things with Justin Herbert this year. The Broncos getting Russell Wilson at quarterback, and the Raiders off a playoff appearance last year. So it won't be as easy for Kansas City. Obviously not the AFC favorites anymore. That's Buffalo, and not the Super Bowl favorites either. So we'll see where the Chiefs go now that Tyreek Hill has departed, traded from the Chiefs to the Dolphins in the offseason. For our first best bet on the Chiefs, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes, 8-1 odds to have the most touchdown passes in the regular season. And Mahomes back in 2018 had 50 touchdown passes, and he led the NFL in that category. Has not done so the last few seasons. But Mahomes, though, in spite of the Tyreek Hill departure, still with a lot of weapons around him. And I expect him to come out with probably not a surprise year, but at least to do a little bit like he did back in 2018. He could sling it all over the place. Let's go with that one. Let's take a shot. 8-1, Patrick Mahomes, most touchdown passes in the regular season. Now, taking a look at Kansas City's schedule for the upcoming year, coming off a 12-5 campaign last year in which they did start 3-4, but won nine of their last 10 games of the season. The only loss coming at Cincinnati, blowing a pair of 14-point leads. And then remember the playoffs, they also blew an 18-point lead in the Bengals. They had problems with them last year. But Kansas City starting off this season, though, 11 of their first 12 games are coming against teams that had winning records last year. And also 3 of their first 4 games come on the road. They begin the season in Arizona, and then their next 2 road games at Indianapolis and at Tampa Bay, sandwiched in between a Thursday night home game with the LA Chargers at Arrowhead Stadium. So for our second best bet, this is kind of a funky one. You can get this at BetMGM, plus 375 on the stage of elimination for the Chiefs, plus 375 for them to lose in the divisional round. Now you say, why are you picking the divisional round of all the rounds? When you look at what the Chiefs have done the last few years, they beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl. The next year, they lost to Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. Last year, they lost to Cincinnati in the AFC Championship. It feels like there's this regression with the Chiefs a little bit. They've gone from Super Bowl winner to Super Bowl loser to AFC Championship loser, that now with the AFC being more competitive, if the Chiefs somehow don't get that home game in the second round, I have to go on the road. They've proven they could win at home in the playoffs, but on the road, not so much. So let's go with stage of elimination for the Chiefs this year, divisional round at plus 375 as our second best bet. You can check out more of our NFL previews on our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV as we get closer and closer towards the regular season. I am Kevin Rogers. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, best of luck with your bets.